Hey guys, Jadu YGO, and who are we here with?
Sebastian Sanchez.
And what did you just do?
I got top 64 at YCS Orlando playing Bystial Fiendsmith Primite.
Nice. Any shoutouts?
Ricky and Karan and the Bible study guys for giving me the list. The people I stayed with, Noah and Nick Jada Singh, Ben, Shane, Derek, all the other people that played the same deck as well. Melvin Torres and Gio Gonzalez, because why not? Kevin and Matt Smith, and all the other Tampa people. The list keeps getting longer, but you know who you are, and you know I love you. I'm gonna get into the list.
All right.
So 3 of this guy, its activated effect is to make my opponent pick it up and read it. And if this card resolves, I should be winning the game. Load is crazy. These two, the old Dusty, these were the, unironically, really good cards when I saw them. I Hermetic Spheres into this one time, and I tracked it into this one time, and Ricky told me to play a win so that I couldn't get Bystial, so that I could add this guy back, but I made Chaos Angel with this twice, so I'm really happy I played the light. Obligatory Fiendsmith cards. If you're not playing them, I don't know what you're doing. 3 obligatory Bystial cards for the Fiendsmith cards. I played 1 Sarnier, so for those hands where you open Lubellion plus another Bystial, so you can still get to the Lubellion on board. But I like this. It probably wouldn't change the ratios. Obligatory hand traps. This was weird. I lost a lot of die rolls, but then when I did actually get to go first, I would draw it, and I wish it had been Ogre. Load. I got screwed round 8 by an assistant judge who ruled that the effect to summon, the restriction that applies to it, was retroactive instead of for the rest of the turn, and that cost me game 2, round 8, which cost me my match. But this card is a house if it goes off. The turn after turn value of putting the vanilla in rotation to constantly get your Primite guy back means that you just outgrind all your opponents. There was a game where I was almost on nothing, but I stuck the Primite guy, and even though he detonated this, just having that in rotation and making a Chaos Angel, I won from there. 2 tracked. I like playing 3, but I had to make concessions when building. 1 regained. Barely ever stuck it, but when you do, you should just win on the spot. This card was mid. I think I only ever used it twice. It's probably the first thing that would come out if I did. And this card, my opponents had to keep reading it, picking up and reading this card. There were 2-3 times where my opponent would Bystial me turn 1 after I'd added this. I would drill beam their Bystial, which just banishes it. I'd reset it, their turn. I'd drill beam one of their cards, it's gone, my turn, reset it, and I just went off that. The Primite guy adding back. If load stays up, I get a free body off it. Like, this card was insane. I drew it going second one time and it out of spheres. And this brick, I got Dweller nearly every time I put it into rotation. It might as well have not have been in my deck.
All right, how many cards is that?
42.
All right.
Extra deck, obligatory Fiendsmith card, 2 Requiem. This card that I never made, but it was there in theory to turn the Primite guy into a live SP. More obligatory Fiendsmith cards. Spheres. I could have played 2 of this, honestly. There were times where 2 of it came up. SP. Caesar. This could have been this or Lars. Maybe it should have been Lars. The only 2 times I made it, it was kind of overkill. I never made this. I made this all the time. Always making these. And I made this with the Alexandrite Dragon twice. And it was sick. That's the extra. So the Striker and the Dweller could probably just come out for more utility cards. Side deck. Played 1 Mitsu. Never saw this. I only ever saw this once, and it got dustered round 8 after the judge ruled that I couldn't load to get my vanilla to make my drill beam live, so it would have been good. I never saw this. Quite literally only ever saw this once against Jabril, and it won that. And I never saw this in, but it's good in theory. You banish this from grave, it's Snatch Steal for a monster. Yeah, so listen.
Okay, how many Maliss decks did you play?
2. I lost both of those rolls, and I won 1 and lost 1.
Okay, how many Mitsu decks did you play?
1.
And everything else was what?
I have my breakdown. It's like Ritual Feast round 3, because I had the 2 round buy from the VIP. Ryzeal Fiendsmith, Mitsu Ryzeal, Ryzeal Fiendsmith, Tenpai, Maliss, Ryzeal Fiendsmith, Whitewoods, top 64 Ryzeal Fiendsmith.
Okay.
I played a lot of Ryzeal Fiendsmith. This deck's very good into that, but when you don't draw your non-Bystial hand traps for the Ryzeal cards. You duo drive resolves and you kind of just lose.
Okay, okay. What's the next event we'll see you at?
I'm trying for El Salvador.
Oh, wow. All right. We're Mr. International. All right, we'll see you. Mr. Worldwide. All right, we'll see you next time.